Hello and welcome back to Tech Canva, your go-to place for web development tips and tutorials. Today's video is all about cross-site scripting, or XSS for short, and how JSX in React helps protect your application from these dangerous attacks. If you're a React developer, this is a must-watch for writing secure and safe applications. What is XSS? First, let's understand what XSS actually is. Cross-site scripting is a type of vulnerability where an attacker can inject malicious scripts into your website or app. If not handled properly, this script can run in your users' browsers, allowing the attacker to steal cookies, read session storage, hijack accounts, and even gain access to sensitive browser data. Scary, right? Let me show you a simple example. Imagine we have a React component like shown here. Looks innocent. But what if the API is compromised? What if it returns a malicious string like? If you were rendering this data in vanilla JavaScript or directly inside HTML, it might get executed and your app would be vulnerable to XSS. How JSX protects you? This is where React and JSX come to the rescue. JSX has built-in security features. When you inject content using curly braces, like data, JSX automatically escapes and sanitizes the content. That means JSX treats the data as plain text, not as executable code. So instead of running the script tag, it simply shows the script as text on the screen. React literally prevents the browser from interpreting it as actual HTML or JavaScript. That's why, by default, you're safe from XSS when rendering dynamic data in JSX. Important note. There's one exception to this rule, and that is dangerouslySetInnerHTML. As the name suggests, this bypasses JSX's protection and allows raw HTML to be injected. If you use this carelessly, you open the door for XSS attacks. Only use dangerouslySetInnerHTML when absolutely necessary. And always sanitize the data first. Why this matters? In today's web development landscape, security can't be an afterthought. Frameworks like React and features like JSX are designed to make developers' lives easier, not just for performance and design, but also for security. By escaping any suspicious content and rendering it safely, JSX gives you the confidence to work with external data without constantly worrying about injections or attacks. Final thoughts. Let's recap. Cross-site scripting allows attackers to run malicious code in users' browsers. React's JSX escapes dynamic content by default, protecting you from XSS. You can safely use API responses inside JSX with curly braces. Avoid dangerouslySetInnerHTML unless you're 100% sure the content is safe. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Tech Canva for more React tips and security best practices. Check out the blog link in the description for a written version of this content with code examples and deeper explanations. Thanks for watching.